Hello everybody, Harrison101 back at it once again with a brand new video for you. And this episode 2 of my Formula 1 2011 career playthrough, we're going to be qualifying in Melbourne. I'm ignoring you, David Croft, I don't want to talk to you. I like you, David, but I've got shit to do. I'm just going to change my helmet here. I'm going to change my helmet to this one, number 19. I'll give you a shout out if anybody can tell me which famous racing driver's helmet that is based off of. If you can get that right, I'll give you a free shout in my next video. Okay, qualifying. Now before I start, I just want to show you my quick race settings for this. It's going to be a short race weekend. I was going to do long and have the proper qualifying system in place, but I realised if I was to do that, the sessions would be way too long and the videos would be like nearly half an hour. I tested this out and it just didn't work out, and I don't want you guys to sit through a half an hour vid. So 20% distance, short race weekend, brake and assist off. This is my own custom rules, by the way, so traction control, corners only, gearbox, pit assists, reduced flags, tyre simulation, fuel simulation on, full damage control, but legend difficulty with no flashbacks. I did some testing, I tried this on professional and it was just too easy, and I was qualifying on, like, you know, 3rd, 4th place, which just isn't realistic. I want to have a realistic career and, you know, try and punch above my weight, but not to the point where I become over competitive, where I'm, you know, like I'm in the mix with McLarens and Ferraris and Red Bulls. That just isn't going to happen for Force India ever, unless they have a bad weekend, like in Singapore, for example, when Di Resta came like 6th, which honestly is like probably 3 or 4 positions above where he should have finished. But he got lucky with things like the Schumacher crash and the Perez incident and the Massa incident, and you know, Hamilton had to fight his way through and things like that. So, you know, they're Force India punched well above its weight. I want to be able to do that as well. Anyway, qualifying. Target is 15th, there's me. I like the helmet, actually matches the car pretty nicely as well there. Okay, let's have a quick look at the settings here. As I said, this is all live commentary, I'm doing this as I play. Let's go to dry. Obviously full dry settings. Quick change here, gonna have the gearbox. I'm gonna have the 7th gear a little bit higher to accommodate my DRS. I'll get a little bit more speed out of it. Go to fuel mix 3 for performance. Gonna fast forward a little bit, see what time's we're aiming for here. Let's give maybe 5 minutes or so. Let's do 123s, 124s around here. So let's get out there.
There's currently a lot of cars out on track. We might need to wait for a gap
to save time on the video. I would have driven out and get the car warmed up first, but the computer can do that for me. And again, it saves time on the video. So now, the new short race weekend, it's basically like quali 1, but, you know, no eliminations. Basically, it's just a straight out 20-minute session. Fastest time takes pole, blah 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 blah. You get that. I like the new qualifying system. It's a shame it's just not realistic to make videos out of it. And the last corner, DRS on, furs on. Want to get a charge out of it before it recharges when you cross the start line, like so. And we are now coming towards the first corner. Bit rusty there. I love this circuit, by the way, really fast. Fun fact, this is the 2nd, you know, fastest lap you'll see in a Formula 1 calendar. You're on full throttle nearly 70% of the lap. Only track which has more full throttle in it is Montreal in Canada. That track's got 74% of the time on full throttle. That track is a killer on the brakes. Wide there. Still getting used to the car a little bit of practicing on the practice session. I didn't obviously record it because that would be a drag. But yeah, I'm enjoying the car. It seems really nice. I'm just getting used to the fact that I'm not driving something like a Ferrari or a Red Bull, you know. I like that cars are much more relative to their own performance this year. I mean, it's not like in Formula 1 2010's career mode, where you could drive a Lotus and be winning races by the end of like halfway through the season. That's just ridiculous and just not realistic. Even at the difficulty I was able to do it, which is just not right.
Your last lap time moved you up to 18th.
Up to 18th. Bit of a sloppy first lap for me. Let's see if we can get a better one this time around. I'm going to be quiet for this one. Because that corner is really infamous for corner cutting penalties. My phone's going off in the background there. If you hear any background noise, that's my phone. Sorry about that. This looks like a much better lap. I always think the curves boost button is a good idea. The extra 80 brake horsepower boost you get for 7 seconds every lap. But it only really works in like maybe 3rd to 5th gear. It's more of an acceleration tool than a tool used to overtake people. I think, that's my opinion. Having DRS for like the entire lap though is fun, but we'll know in practice and qualifying. You're allowed to lose the DRS button
time in the final
like,
2 sectors.
rather than in a race where it's only 1 or 2 zones.
Brakes and tyres are at optimal temperature.
Pushing pretty hard now here actually, so I'm being a bit more quiet, sorry about that. In the race I'll take it much more easier. Try to put a more consistent pace. Well, I've got the point of that to be honest, but you know, the game doesn't let me get away with that one. The game is a little bit more generous than it was last year, where if you cut a corner, it would be like instant penalty. Now they're a little bit more lenient, and it allows you to be a little bit more aggressive when it comes to qualifying and getting that one ultimate lap down. I do like it. I like that you be more aggressive, you've got less to worry about. Let's see what this one is.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Stay within 2 laps.
Jesus. I think my 3rd sector's looking pretty sloppy. I don't know why though. It's a bit odd. Ah, corner time. Spirit might as well come in. Hang on. Yeah. Might as well just go into the pits after that one because I cut the corner. So if you cut a corner, obviously your lap does not count. You've got 6 minutes left to look at the timing screen there. My aim is 15th, that's where the blue line is, and I'm 18th right now. With a 126 dead. I need to be doing 124s around here to even like touch that kind of midfield pack. Don't really know what I can do to make the car any quicker though, to be honest. Maybe 1 less lap of fuel in the car. I could make it a bit more aerodynamic, but that's asking for trouble a little bit there. Bit of a risky business if you can't get it right.
Okay guys, let's get these changes
made. Get a fresh pair of tyres on, and let's go again, shall we? Let's see if we can really push hard this time. Because I want to do better than 18th. I mean, 18th is basically the worst of the cars that are not the Hispania, Lotus, Virgin trio of uncompetitive cars.
5 minutes. There are 5 minutes of session remaining.
To try and get something out here. I don't like these guys on YouTube that are doing their own playthroughs and are playing on minor difficulties, and you know, as a result, they're they're qualifying like third and fourth, and it's really just not realistic. It's not fair on your viewers because you're not getting an accurate representation of the game. It's like, play the game properly. Why play on such a low difficulty? Play it the best, it's the most realistic, unfortunately. I think it's more of an F1 2011 issue because I think the professional difficulty is way too easy. But then the jump up to Legend is just silly. I tried that out in professional, the top guys are doing 127s around here. In Legend they're doing like 123s, I mean what sense does that make? As I could there. And this long streaking left hand with a very fast left-right combo coming up. Whoa, almost spun it there. And I've got to go crazy from sector 3 now. As early as I dare with the DRS in the curves there. 125.6 with maybe there.
Okay, sector 2,
Well,
losing
quick
a little.
freeze there.
Sector 3, your times are well down.
Whoa. Can I still be a second slower than my own teammate? That makes no sense to me. I think at my very best I could probably do a 124 round there. Well, I don't think I'm going to get it. I've got time for 2 more laps. I think. Give or take. Yeah, I think I've definitely got time for 2. This lap's not going to be anything groundbreaking, so I'm just going to take it easy on this one. Save a bit of fuel and then obviously get my 2 laps at the end. I'm not going to go super slow, but I'll still be in my laps, but you get the idea. Like I said, that timing window on the right, you can see it's in red. That's how you know your lap's been invalid. You get that black-white flag warning, like warning you corner cutting, lap penalised, you know, lap invalidated basically. Here we go. Got 2 laps of fuel left in the car. Oh shit, DRS, no! Spun it, no! Oh dear. Will I have time to get to the finish line for 1 more lap? I don't know, I don't think so. They're gonna go flat out see if I can get another lap in.
Remaining, just 1 minute.
That's taking me to pit. I'm going to run out of fuel next lap. Oh dear, looks like I'm going to be 18th. Sorry I couldn't bring up a good result for you guys. I really tried on this one. It's just kind of unfortunate that it's
30 seconds left in the session.
I think I'll go as well as unplanned. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My race will probably be early next week, probably Monday or Tuesday. Sorry for the delay. I did say on the annotation it will be on Friday, but my Sony Vegas ran into issues. It took me a couple of days to fix the problem. Not gonna make it. Ran out of time. So there you go, I'm starting 18th.
18th on the grid tomorrow, a bit further back than we hoped. Let's focus on making those places
Hopefully
up
my
tomorrow.
race pace will be a little bit better than that. I said I put these guys. I'll do better next time. Thank you very much for watching, and sayonara.